Evening all. Is the stream okay? I just wonder about the recording area. I'll just mention it in the stream room. I'm not really sure I'm going to do that well today. I'm a bit knackered. I've been feeling a bit knackered all day. I think it's the Tuesday presentation last night. Probably mentally exhausting going over Carlson games. I guess. Okay. So anyway, I've had some interesting 5-minute games earlier, but having trouble putting away goals, open goals, good positions. Let's see if 2-minute chess may be different. Okay. Evening all here. Okay. 1 minute to go. So in this tournament, there's loads of prizes. There's 100 prizes. To get your 1,000 qubit back, you need to be in the top 40. It's been a good day at the Olympics for the UK today. There's been 2 gold medals won for the UK. Women's rowers and the cyclist, super amazing cyclist. So it's been a pretty cool day for the Olympics today. Okay, chess isn't featured in the Olympics at the moment though, unfortunately. So okay. Okay, 2-3. Oh, sorry, that's my rating. 2-3-7-8. 1707 is my opponent. Is the game going to start? Oh no, not this, not this. No, no. Do I log out and log back in? Nope. Okay, it's okay. Elephant game. It's trying. Oh, it's good against this anyway. The old D5 against the King's Gambit. That's pretty cool. Centre pawn. White's game looks to be in its last throws. Breyer might have said. So bishop g4 and castle queenside. Or knight takes c2 of king e1. It looks pretty unpleasant stuff. Okay, maybe b5, b4. Is that any good? King goes here to c4. Bishop e6. Is that going to force something horrible? Knight d5. What about rook d5? Is that better than bishop d5? Okay, what about just knight takes c2? Is that better? Knight c2, leave the pin, just win the rook on a1. I think I'll do that. Protects the knight, moving it away from the king, d4 move. King b5 take, and take on d5, okay. C2 master. Oh, is this going to be a default win? There's nothing after 15 seconds. Well, it's a positive start to the tournament. Maybe a default win here. Okay. At the top of the leaderboard, the buzz. Will it wake me up? Just drinking water at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a gambit the other night with this. Okay, I'll try and make again a gambit here. Okay, I kind of like this position. Right, it's potential now for bishop b4 and taking on e3. So queen b6, I'll be threatening queen e3. There's this one that's here. Could be handy. Is queen b6 better? Maybe. Keep the queens on. Right, so I can take with check. I can play knight takes. I think knight takes b4 looks. It's queen a4 though. Just do it like this. Can accelerate development anyway. So knight c2 is a major thing. Okay. Bishop c2. Does that move? Right. So bishop d3 now. Okay. Okay, I'll use knight d3 instead. As my parking spot for the knight. I like a nice knight on d3. Okay, so if I get the other knight to h6 or e7. Ooh, it's a bit surprising. Okay, knight g4 is going to be tasty, I hope. And maybe g6. I can play king g7. That stops knight f5 anyway. Okay, also maybe b5 could be handy here. That stops rook c8. Okay, so get my rook in the game. Protect this guy though. What about knight c4 there? That would have been better. Knight c4 here. Let's block out that bishop for a moment. Unfortunately, yes, e6. That's a pain. That's going to be said. Oh, there's knight takes h7. I've blown this. Ouch. Pain. What a pain. Why didn't I just take the knight? Come on, wake up. Oh man, come on. Oh no, I am asleep. I thought I was asleep from earlier. I've just proven it beyond all doubt. Gonna take the knight on g3. I'm just a bit asleep today. That was atrocious. I just got to wake up somehow. Quite a familiar system, anyway. Could help. Maybe here. Get onto the dark squares with any luck. Right, so knight f6 here, bishop f6, queen e6, king g7, bishop f6. I think that's okay. Queen e6, I have bishop f6 after. This might actually be okay. Okay, even so. There's queen f7 here. Right, so it's still on track for something. Unless g2 is a problem. Knight f5. Right, so g2 is showing itself up. Right, I can take this. I get mated with knight g3. So if I take on f5 first and then take the bishop, that would help. Otherwise, knight g3 and actually knight g3, queen h5. I think so. So I seem to be a bishop up here. Okay. Maybe I was going to play for a mating meal or something over here. If I play back row's a bit weak, so I'll play for rook e1 and queen e3. Don't tell me there's a perpetual. Huh. No way. I've just gone into perpetual. Oh, that's just my luck. No, I don't want to resign the game. Draw. Oh, he's not accepting a draw. Oh. Rook h3, come on. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I'm being tested again. A piece up. Can I actually win a piece up? Yeah, this looks even more crushing though than the other one. I'm winning the queen now. Can I lose this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, do. And he's too generous to me. He's inflated my points. Okay. This line again. This is going to be fun if I get this a lot. This is taught to me my good friend Paul Giorgio. It's a bit of a provocative line, but this is really... This isn't cool for white, this position. I don't think. I got loads of pawns for that piece. Pawns can often become an armada if I play the cards right. Try and get the centre. Aha. Carefully protect some of them if needed. Threatening e4, they get a lot of space in this line. Also, you know, things like g5, g4, bishop e6, maybe castle queenside. That'll make e4 more effective. If I play bishop e6 and castle queenside, okay. Offering a piece back, but I don't really want it. I want to win more pawns. If I win the h2 one, then the g2 one. Okay, well, another pawn bites the dust. Okay, a nice rook on the 7th. Wouldn't say no to that. Nice bishop on c5 or knight on g3. Bishop c5, knight g3 would be nice mating that. Lots of pawns here. So bishop c5, castle queenside. Maybe double these guys up. What about rook c2? Yeah, another pawn with rook c2. That would have been okay. I'll take that one. d4 really is threatened here, surely. Gaining significant space and pawns. So c5 then e4 looks pretty good. A lot of stuff. Okay. This Wozniak, he's always leading this tournament by usually miles. Okay. Play the pet line again. I'll put the bishop over here. Gonna try and create some weaknesses. I wonder if f5, taking an f5 would be fun. So there's takes, and there's knight e5, or there's bishop g5 coming up. Oh, mind you, there's queen d5. Is this that sound? Okay, I can't undermine pawns that easily. I can go for another pawn here. And there's g6. Okay, give me that. Is that any danger for him? If I take it, then e7 doesn't work. Okay, so a4. Okay. I guess nothing. Why don't I just play queen d7 there? Really, I feel so asleep. Okay. What about just try and put the pressure on over here, or over here? Rook a7. What about rook a6 for queen d7? If I play rook a6, I get this guy out of here. Celebrity, get me out of here. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'll block out c5 for that king, just in case. Actually, there might be bishop a2. Evict that queen, anyway. But I've got to sort of get this king away from bishop e3 now. And this is looking grim. Okay. There's no e7 or anything. Bishop b3, is that possible? Ah, I'm going to lose on time anyway, at this rate. Unless he's going to give me a funny mate or something. 16 seconds. Can I get to anywhere? Doubt it. Queen b7, 13 seconds. Queen d7 threat. Queen d8. Queen f7. That didn't help. I've run out of time as well. 40 seconds advantage. I'm only 100 points away, so I don't know the time odds on that. But no, I used up too much time. Oh, okay, I'm still back up there. Generosity is keeping me afloat at the moment. If I play like this, I don't know. Queen d5 might be good. I guess g3, I don't think that's good. Knight takes, knight f3. If you played that check. Gets castle queenside. There's a check here. Okay. Did I achieve anything just then? Is king... is it worse than mine? Actually, there might be bishop f7 at some point. Bishop f7 here. Doubt it. That looks like a proxy move to play. So knight h4 or something. So I'm potentially on f7. There's bishop e6, knight f5. Well, there's rook d6. Okay. Taking. Double check. Doesn't really do much. Over here, doesn't do much. Can I get pawns in the centre? That would be cool. He plays a6 though. I'll take like that. Right, I can stop the use of d4. Try and keep head on the clock here for a laugh, if possible. So bishop b5 or bishop b7. We'll try and get these pawns in the centre. Is he going to take on d5? Oh, I've just blundered the bishop. Oh, everything's on pre now. Bishop's still on pre. I didn't take it. Okay, that's good news. But I'm in a difficult position. I don't really know what to do. I'll try and get back to c4 though. Oh, there's knight e5 now. Dear oh dear. I have to try and win on time, I think, this one. I got a 10-second advantage. Can I do it? Is the position actually difficult to play? Try and get away from pins. Move, move, move. Pre-move time. Move, move, move. Come on. So we're getting mated. Let's go for this f5. This pawn. Oh, great. How many moves does he get to make? Okay. Terrible. Come on. Wake up. Okay, I'll get the double pawns there. Might be interesting. Fun doubling. Looks like queen h4 attack could be good. It's knight f2. Crude but difficult. Oh, the queen's on for a start. Needed a quick knockout, but can I... this guy's dangerous in the mornings, this massa thingy. Okay, 2370. And... oh, he looks like one of those scientific type slow-paced players. I hope I'm not going to lose all my bits. So knight h4 to f5. Oh, that looks like a nice move to play for him. Unfortunately. Oh dear, oh dear. What is he doing to me with that pawn? Ah, dear, oh dear. I'll try and grab this pawn. It does huge damage. He's going to get knight to f4. I'm not going to be able to get rid of this pawn ever. What about rook a3 and c4? I'm sure he's worked all this out. Oh man. I can't play g3. Ah, this is how to get stuffed systematically. What about if I get to play c4? Is that factored into his evil plans? Yes. I'm actually getting mated on h3 here. How wonderful. If I play g3, I'm just getting mated on h3 just in time. Absolutely brutal stuff. I have to set my queen to stave off mate and lose the rook. Absolutely brutal just from d3. Unbelievable. I think winning, losing. No, 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 no. I don't want to draw. Come on, let's play. Come on. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, I can go for this pawn. I'll double the pawns here. And knight g4. No, no, none of that. Okay, okay. Blockade on c5. Or the e5 square would be pretty tasty. There's going to be double pawns here. Keep a strong point on e5. Keep a blockade going. Maybe bishop a6, throw that in. Put pressure on the e pawn. Okay. g5 maybe. Coming up. And then knight takes and then queen e4. That looks pretty tasty. Okay, that's not happening. So f5 or g5 maybe. Is he gonna strip my king defenses? I hope not. I'll try and hijack the h file with king g7 there. I might be getting in trouble. So h4, rook h8, hijack h file. Now is f6 a problem? Okay, or is f5 playable? Doubt it. I don't really want to. Okay, I want to sort of double maybe. f5. Okay, bishop c8, just win the exchange. What about that? Take that. Take that. Winning the exchange. He might have had a tactical move there. Now, as long as his bishop's handing on, I feel a bit safer. I can't actually move from this position. Can I? I've given him potential for rook f5. So let's unpin. I don't really like this too much because I haven't got a plan with any of my pieces. He's got a plan. Okay, I can take the queens off. Loses the exchange. I win the ending. Surely. Picking up these pawns. The rook's a bit trapped. Okay, so king g6 here. I'll just get some more time on the clock. Get this pawn. Get this pawn. Okay. Okay, I'm winning a few of these games, it seems. Maybe more than expected. I expected. So okay. This looks like a nice attacking position anyway, so let's go for it. So is it going to be queen e4 after knight d5? Anything better? I think maybe just here actually for a moment, and then queen g3. And I've got bishop h6 or bishop g5. Try and put pressure on e7, f7, h7. Okay, take, h6 could be a problem. Knight f7, I could win the exchange. Takes. Anything better on h6? On h6, no, takes. On h6, I just take on e7. If he takes h6. There's no like rook f7, he just takes queen g5. Oh, he's resigned here. That was generous. Okay. Okay. I seem to be leading the pack at the moment. When I want to play knight f3, okay, let's look at the knight for a moment. Thought, hang on, hey knight, you want to move? Okay, so what is this guy? Speedy Gonzalez. I'm going to block his diagonals. Audacity of trying to h-pawn me. I'm the only person licensed to use the h-pawn in such a reckless manner. Come on. Get back, knight. Go back. Queen c. Oh, he's not going back. He's gonna fishbowl me or something. No! The audacity of it. He's getting an h-pawn attack. No. Can I play rook b1 for... I'm going to get mason on h-file. No, rook b... Positive. Stay positive. Rook b1 c4. I can beat this attack off. Surely. Queen g4. Come on. Cannot be serious. As e3 could be serious because he's threatening e2. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's no way of getting rid of this attack now. Oh, come on. Cannot be serious. Knight e4. I can't. Through the centre. Hang on. Let's counter attack through the centre. Oh, even f3 is tempting. Or bishop f3 here. f3 it's kind of tempting. If I want to weaken my king. What about queen e3? If I don't want to weaken my king just today, if I want to survive a few more moves. So, okay, about 36 seconds. He's succeeded in a lot here. And okay, can I get to his king or not? No, I can't really get to his king without a knight e4 move, I think. And I'm rook e1. He's got bishop f3 that I can take. I can get to his king now. Okay, he's giving me his king a place where I can. No, let's move. Come on. Queen a8 threat. 22 seconds. Oh man, I lose on time. Bishop d4 to b6. Bishop d4 to b6. Try pre-moves, he's got doubling rooks. He's got all sorts. Bishop b6. When his queen was checked, does that help? Ooh. Okay, pre-move mode seemed to hold up there for a change. Okay. Okay, can I go for a quick e3? King's safety, come on, you cannot be serious. Oh, you've resigned. That was generous. Did I lose to this guy earlier? I'll try knight c3. It's confusing. I think I might have done. What is this? What is going on here? Why is the knight going back? Is this normal? Is this fairy? I doubt it. I get knight e4. Threatening crude stuff like knight d6, mate. If he's not careful. Or knight d6 here might just be a positional advantage of some sort. I need to defend that. Right. Okay. He's going to swallow my pawn. I've got this one. I can... Hang on, no, hang on. d7 check. Win the queen with d7. Let's play one accurate move in this tournament. Not bishop e6. Okay, that's cool, Okay, so in this position, knight takes d8 or bishop e5. Is there anything better? There's knight g7 as well, and the h6 thing is loose. Even that looks tempting. But is he going to crush me on the clock? I'm protecting d6 now, and h6 is loose. There's rook g8, bishop h6 will be protecting that. Okay, now knight e7 is a serious threat of mate, or winning lots of material. He covers that. Okay. Break into his king side here. How? Am I really threatening to break into his king side there? Doubt it. Maybe with this one. Because c6 and d7 looks crushing. But is it? A file as well? Is he just defending everything? I don't know what to do here. There's too many options. What about just queen d4? Don't I just get the other rook in? Oh, come on. You cannot be serious. Right, I can win f7 minimum. And the clock's creeping back. Hasn't he got a difficult position to play? I've got bishop e3. Why don't I just play bishop e3? Bishop e3. Queen e6, bishop e3, queen b6. Well, that's... Oh no. What did I do that for? Oh, that's a mate. That's okay. That's just... The king was just so unsafe. Even accidental mates. Okay. Javiundi 23. Is the game starting? Come on, come on, come on. Let's get this game going. Ah, come on. I'm near the leader. Come on, let's get it going. Ah, adrenaline stop. Which was keeping me awake. Keeping me awake. How's everyone doing here? Ah, come on. No. Okay, water. That's a shame, isn't it? How long do I have to wait? How long do I have to wait here? Cool. Okay. I think I'll play knight f3. That was good last time. I had a good memory of knight f3. Sort of reverse King's Engine. Okay, what would I do in the King's Engine? I'd do this usually. Wouldn't mind getting the light square bishop usually. Oh, maybe knight to f5. Just to keep things closed for the foreseeable future. This other knight could come to I can get some light squares going on the G file. G file? Light squares? Queen h5. Okay, good stuff. Knight g6 looks tasty at some point. Bishop h6. This f file, indeed. So knight g6 here, but I might get my queen stuffed. Was it justifiable risk? And my queen is getting out of squares. Okay, there's bishop h6 here, which might be interesting. I don't know. Let's just get the queen out to a decent position. What about h4, h5? It's more sensible. h6 takes g7. And king f2 with h1 would help out. Maybe. Just in case. Bishop d2. If I want to attack a5 on the side. I think h6 is now ready for g7. Okay, now I could queen. Getting that knight. Takes my queen. Does it matter? Don't want to be greedy about this. Piece is a piece there, surely. So there's... Okay, I can double now on h6. And now I've got my work cut out for me again. Queen g6. Maybe get on this diagonal if I can. Maybe this rook in. Okay. Let's get a rook to g6. Okay, is he going to win a pawn here? I'll get my bishop somewhere. Is bishop g4 as a pin to use, or bishop f5? Okay. Try and win this pawn. Get the rook off. Fairly straightforward zugzwang, especially with a bishop up. Okay, back up there. Okay, Lucas. Let's play this more flexible than d5. More King's Indian-ish. Yeah, knight d4 would be fun as a change to knight e7 here. Get sort of e-file pressure later. That's like a pawn, play knight f6, castle, play for... Okay, that's bishop g4, putting on the pressure. Okay, does he really want that pawn? I don't have to lose the pawn. His queen's a target on the f-file. Okay, queenside onslaught. I think I'll play for f3 here, knight f4. So hg and queen g5. Unless there's anything better than queen g5. Oh, now there's knight h3 threatened. There's rook to g2 is going to be dangerous. Mind you, my queen f3 could be dangerous. Okay, knight f2 is not. Bishop h6 might be. I think my king needs to come off here. h7 is a square. Okay, so rook. What about rook f7? I could take that knight. Actually, that's good. That rook f7 stops rook c7 being devastating. Is there a technical move here? Knight f2. Get the queens off. Well, not needed. We'll get everything off. And there's queen d1 here. Is that useful? There's bishop e3 potentially. So it is. Get this e pawn. Get the other one. Try and trap the bishop with a5 and b4. Or win these pawns. Win the a pawn at least. Can't work wonders, can he, to win that? Let's keep that. Ah, hang on. Okay. 12 minutes to go. Van der Kov. I think I'll play knight c3 for an off. Reverse tango. Oh, double pawn time. Okay, that's interesting as well. Can I break the centre here? Try and get queen b3 in. Double attack. b7, e6. Double defence. Knight h4. Threatening maybe something. Knight g6. Or knight f5. I mean, knight g6. I'm not really sure. What about f4 and then e5? So e5 is a threat now. Doesn't do much though, does it? At the moment. I'm going to weaken some light dart squares here. There's queen b7. If I want to snatch a pawn pointlessly. Okay, so let's just try and play without snatching material, but he's about 20 seconds up on the clock as well. So what do I do? Do I play for e5? What about h3? No, h3 loses a piece immediately. Bishop f4. Get this queen back. What about knight h5? Okay, is he going to let me... Oh! f6 is losing a piece. So what about just rook here, then rook g3, then... That doesn't do anything. Okay. Ah, hang on. There's another way of doing this. Skinning this cat. With, pardon the expression. So bishop h6. Oh, come on. Is he really defending that? I think I have to do it anyway. I've got f6 coming here. Surely he's got bishop d8. Oh, man. He's defending everything. Absolutely. Oh, he cannot be serious. Queen h5 is a severe threat. But what happens? What about knight e5 double check? Just win this knight. Get something. Oh, f6 would win the queen. Muppets. No. Let's get the screen back and go into pre-move time. If I'm going to have to win like that. Sad, pathetic way. Get these pawns going, at least a little bit of class associated with that. Getting pawns going up here. Oh, he's resigned. That was very generous of him. He didn't need to. Oh, I didn't need to. Okay, so 8 minute 46. Oh, just add f6. Come on. STL. STL. Tango. Nice. Start square. Control. Let him take so I get the A file. Queen sitting on that F file is a juicy target. Tempting. Okay. So nothing's happening here. Still nothing. It's giving me f4 now. It's good news. Mind you, there was bishop g4 if I was awake. Bishop g4 might have been a much stronger move there. Or would it? Was queen g6 here? Knight takes, rook takes. Bishop still loose. Rook takes, queen takes. Rook c3, king, pawn takes, rook takes a2. Rook d2, rook a1. That's interesting. What about more clear cut? Rook a2? I don't think so. What's he doing here? Hold on, let's just do an illegal move to cancel that. There's a check here. Can win that rook. Can go back to b1. Plays g5. Play queen b1. King a3. I can get the guys in here or not. This check is going to be a pain. Check, king c2 is escaping. So hold on a sec. Oh, I think I have to. Somehow I have to escape. I can take the rook on d2. It's queen b2 doesn't do anything. Queen b5. Maybe queen a6, c4. Okay, check here. Right. Let's give me a check here. Is everything better? Nope. Okay, play for sort of mate with g6 or something, or queen f3. Oh, I just forfeited on time. He was 48 seconds ahead. Wow. I didn't notice. I was just enjoying that game for a bit. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, that makes up for it. 256. 2 to the power of 8. 256. That's a computer number. Why didn't I notice? And this guy's playing this d6 as well. I had this before with an unpleasant memory, but here it's not so bad. The knight's not coming to e7 and I'm not getting mated on the h-file just yet. But bishop b4 just in time for this knight d5 evil plan positionally. Okay, and now bishop, knight, disaster, a1. Okay, bishop d2. Let's go back here. Get the center. Another pawn. Why not? b5. Okay, bishop b7. A file. Is it going to let me have bishop b7? D file later. 2 passed pawns. Thanks very much. And that knight f4, threatening mate, or winning the exchange. Cool. Okay. 3 minute 37 to go. Oh, dude, my friend, do. Oh, don't tell me he's going to turbo boost me. This could be very naughty if I win this tournament with turbo boosts. Oh, blimey. Okay, 3 minute 21. Okay, 3 minutes 21. And I like this one. Usually, because of the dark square control. I once saw Hebden play this as black in the King's Gambit, accepted, and was impressed. Positionally, dark square control, very nice. Also a pawn up. I stopped that. Okay, can I get the other knight to g6? That would be a juicy support for the dark square control strategy. Okay. I don't know how to go for the king here. Maybe I don't. Maybe bishop a6. Now I'm confused. Why don't I just block all of that up? Mind you, I'm winning an exchange almost. Now I'm getting this back. Some life on the A file. No, I'm not. Great. I'm playing this really badly. Okay. What do I want to do here? Plan. Come on. What do I want to do here? Sit on E5? He's waiting for me to play B5 to win the A pawn, it seems. Alright, sit on E5. We're going to try and use the G file or something. What about Queen E5, Queen C, with Bishop C3? I think I'm going to have to play B5 before I get hacked. It's getting a bit dangerous now. Why not just get rid of the queens here, in fact, before it's too late? Has it become too late? Or can I play Rook F8? Play Rook F8. Why does he look so solid? Now he's threatening all sorts. Okay, E7 is threatening. Nearly. Blockade. Rook on the 7th. Pass pawn over here. 2 pass pawns. Get the king to G5. Oh, without losing that one would have been good. Get a knight to D4. It's going to give me this other pawn. Okay, A4 for C4. An exchange. That's what I needed. 10,000 qubits. Wow! I've done it! With stream. Oh, blimey. Bit of luck there. Blimey. Thanks, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, thanks very much. See you later. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.